Hi there! Welcome to What is Islam Academy. Let's learn about Islam together.
Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered, if you're really up there, why don't you just show yourself? It's a question rooted in our age of science and evidence. We expect proof for everything, so why not for God? If God wanted us to believe, couldn't he just make himself undeniably visible? But let's consider, what are we really asking for? It's not more arguments or natural wonders. We want a direct physical manifestation. We want faith to become fact, as obvious as gravity, but this demand misunderstands the nature of belief. If God's existence were as obvious as math, belief wouldn't be a choice, it would be a compulsion. There'd be no sincerity, no journey, no meaning in faith. God wants a relationship built on trust and conscious choice, not forced submission. The evidence is there, but it requires an open heart and mind. Forced proof would turn us into robots, not sincere believers. Imagine if God revealed himself to everyone at once, the debate would end, but so would the test of faith. If belief were compulsory, our actions would be driven by fear, not love or sincerity. True faith is a choice, a conviction in the heart, affirmed by words and actions. The Qur'an values belief in the unseen, not inescapable certainty. Forced certainty strips away the beauty of voluntary faith. Like a friend's loyalty tested in your absence, our sincerity is tested in God's hiddenness. Our belief is meaningful because we choose it, not because we're forced. We sift through signs, use our intellect, and make a conscious decision to submit. This journey is transformative, allowing for growth and genuine love. The test is not about proving God exists, but about what we do with the signs we're given. Compulsory belief would erase the value of our choices. Faith is precious because it's chosen, not imposed. Some say, why not more miracles? But history shows miracles alone don't guarantee faith. Pharaoh saw Moses' miracles but rejected them out of pride. The people of Tamud saw a she-camel emerge from rock, yet still disbelieved and destroyed it. The Qur'an says even if angels descended or the dead spoke, some would still refuse to believe. The Prophet Muhammad's opponents saw the moon split but dismissed it as magic. The real barrier isn't lack of evidence, it's pride, stubbornness, and unwillingness to change. Miracles can be explained away by those who don't want to believe. God focuses on changing hearts, not overwhelming senses. The problem is internal, not external. True faith comes from reflection and humility, not spectacle. Islam teaches that life is a test, a chance to reveal our sincerity and choices. The Qur'an says, "He who created death and life to test you as to which of you is best indeed." If God's existence were undeniable, the test would be meaningless. Struggle, striving, and sincerity would disappear. The test is about choosing faith and goodness in the unseen. Hardships and blessings are questions on our exam paper. God's hiddenness allows free will and the development of virtues like trust and gratitude. The veil is not absence but mercy, giving us space to grow. Our choices made freely define our outcome. Though God is hidden from sight, he's left countless signs in creation. The Qur'an urges us to reflect on the world, the heavens, the earth, the cycles of nature. The harmony and complexity of the universe point to a designer. Look at your own body, your heart, your eyes, your mind, each a miracle. We are walking signs of God's wisdom, yet often take it for granted. These signs aren't coercive proofs, but invitations to reflect. The sun, rain, birth, diversity. All are messages for those who look. For the open heart, every sunrise is a reminder of God's mercy. For the thoughtful, every drop of rain is a sign of his provision. The issue isn't God's silence, but our lack of attention. The world is a book of signs waiting to be read. The evidence is abundant for those willing to see. God's clues are everywhere, if we choose to notice. Why not keep sending prophets or angels? God did send messengers to every nation, supported by miracles. But with Prophet Muhammad, the message was completed and preserved for all humanity. The Qur'an is the final accessible guidance. No new prophets are needed. Angels remain veiled because their appearance would end the test of free will. If angels appeared as humans, people would still object. The wisdom in sealing prophethood and veiling angels is to preserve the test's integrity. Now the responsibility is ours, to seek, study, and live by the guidance. The era of constant miracles is over. The proof is in the message itself. The Qur'an stands as the enduring sign for all who seek truth. God's hiddenness is not a barrier, but an invitation to seek. The journey to know God is the greatest treasure hunt. The clues are everywhere, in creation, in revelation, in our own hearts. The Qur'an is our map. Our intellect and innate nature are our compass. The first step must come from us. God promises to meet us if we seek sincerely. Sometimes the real obstacle isn't lack of evidence, but reluctance to accept its implications. Belief means accountability and change. The path to God is personal. Signs are clear for those who want to see. God is not playing hide and seek. He is the hidden treasure waiting for us to begin the search. For the sincere seeker, he is never truly hidden.